Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kisa. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Hello, I hope you guys are doing great. And for those who are a returning viewer or subscriber, you know it's your girl. I'm so happy you're back. I hope that you are also doing wonderful. How are you? Guys, I'm so excited. I've gotten some new subscribers. I've gotten an influx of viewers. It was so exciting. That was my positive of the week. So if you guys are new here, please comment down below. If you're just stopping by, say hello. I would love to see your comments. I would love to respond to you. Yes, I was just so excited about that. It made me feel really good to just see so many people that found my content interesting enough that they decided that they wanted to subscribe to my channel. So yay, that was a big win for me. I am a new creator, someone, you know, I've been here for a while, but now I'm going to be consistently posting. I am now a stay-at-home mom, a homemaker, I suppose you would say, a wife, a mother of 3. I have a daughter who is 14, a daughter who is going to be 6 here in the next couple weeks, and then a son that you see running around in the back. He's 4 years old. He's just full of joy. He's just the happiest kid that I know. So yes, if you're into clean with me's, vlogs, try on hauls, lifestyle content, you are going to want to subscribe. You're going to be getting things from me weekly. So yeah, I'm so excited for you to be here. And yeah, I hope you join my channel. So those of you who are new, my Clean With Me videos, I tell you about my week, I tell you about lifestyle things, anything, and then, you know, I play a little bit of music and I talk a little more, play a little more music, you know, you get the point. So that's how I do it over here on my channel. I really enjoy just talking and getting it all out. It's almost like therapeutic to get it out, you know, to just be able to just say what's going on and knowing that someone is listening and maybe finding inspiration or just entertainment. It doesn't matter. That was my daughter that you've seen just kind of go through really quickly. If you guys have not watched any of my other videos, I do my middle child, so my second daughter, she was diagnosed with autism, ADHD, and she does have a behavioral diagnosis as well. So yeah, you may see her run through this video a couple times because I tried to start cleaning when the kids were home. That was okay, actually. It wasn't too bad. It was just that my camera said it ran out of storage, so I had to, you know, the video stopped by itself, and then I just had to restart on another day. So again, my positive of the week was that I gained some new subscribers. I had a couple people comment on some of my videos. It made me feel so good just to know that somebody thought I was interesting enough to, or motivational enough, I don't know, to subscribe to my channel, to comment nice things below. Like, that was so amazing. So if you're just, you know, coming through, if you're just watching my video for the first time, please say hello, say something. That would be so nice. It's free, it's quick. You can put an emoji if you want, anything, just so I can know, like, you know, some of my viewers. That would be so nice of you guys. That's my husband walking around there in the back. He goes to sleep pretty early because he has, I would say early mornings, but to be honest, he wakes up in the middle of the night to go to work. So he's just getting ready for bed at this time, and I'm splashing all over the place right now, guys. He's getting ready for bed, and I'm just kind of cleaning up, trying to get everything together before bedtime for myself and the kids. So my husband and I are in our early 30s. I'm 30 and my husband is 33. I will be 31 this year. My husband will be 34 this year. And we went through such a dark time during C-19, if you know the virus. I know a lot of people went through a lot with their mental health during that time. So yeah, we had just gotten married in 2019. We've been together now for going on 11 years, but we got married in 2019, and then we got hit with C-19. And in C-19, we also had a child in 2019, which would be my autistic daughter, and then we ended up getting pregnant again in 2020, and found out that I was pregnant, and then the virus started all over the world, and I was working from home during the time. My job didn't want to give me any time off. I had a baby, and within, I would say 3 days, I had to start back work. It wasn't that hard because I was working from home. A lot of people were unemployed during that time, so I was very grateful to still be working. My husband ended up having to, there he is giving me a hug before he goes to bed. My husband ended up becoming unemployed for a little while during that time, so we were both home. Even though I was working for a while, I ended up getting laid off as well. So it was just so much going on. And then we had 2 very young kids at the time. I was breastfeeding exclusively. My oldest daughter, who was, I guess, 9 around that time, she was being homeschooled because, most people were being homeschooled. It was so chaotic, guys. And so we ended up just staying home all of that time. And it was just very stressful. It was a lot because we were trying to avoid the virus, with having the 2 little ones. None of us wanted to get sick, but having the 2 little ones at home, we really didn't want them to get sick. So we would just stay home and try to make fun at home. So now we are finally coming out of, the mental health issues, and we are now starting to go out, do things together, explore, because I realized when I was depressed, it just felt like everything was so dark, and it was just like we don't enjoy anything anymore. But what I realized is that, just like your taste buds change over, a certain number of years and things, your mind changes, your perspective changes, and so does your hobbies. You have to learn yourself all over again. So we decided to make it a goal for this year to try new things and get to know ourselves again. My husband used to really like playing basketball. Now he doesn't really care to go and play basketball. It's not that he doesn't like to watch it or he doesn't like to play it, but it's just not something that he really likes to do on a regular basis like he used to when he was younger. And then for me, there was certain things that I used to enjoy doing that I just, I don't care to do anymore. So we just made it a point to really focus on our mental health and to focus on having a great time. I know that some people are struggling with the economy right now. They've been struggling for a while, actually. But I just said to my husband, let's stay in this apartment and let's focus on having a great time and getting to know ourselves again. So that's another part of what we're going to be doing on our channel, is also vlogging ourselves, having a great time, and figuring out what we like to do. I know you guys saw my son playing around in the background. Like I said, he's just such a bundle of joy. He's just the happiest kid that I know. He was so excited to see that I was filming. Because of my past videos, I did not film when they were home. There was a reason for that. But whenever he saw the tripod and everything, he was just so excited, and he wanted to see himself in the camera and just say hello and all of that good stuff. So I thought it was funny. I left it in the video so you guys can kind of see him back there. So this is what I was talking about whenever, my video cut out unexpectedly, and then I just had to start again on another day, which actually was the next day. So yes, I'm just gonna start washing dishes here and just keep it going. So another high of my week was this weekend. I had a little mini vlog that I posted over the weekend of what we did this weekend, which we ended up going to a popular arcade here in my area. It's called Dave & Buster's. Probably many of you know about Dave & Buster's. I'm not sure if every state has one or not. So we went over to Dave & Buster's. We were supposed to go to Busch Gardens. And then we went to a nature park in my area. We just had a blast. So I ended up posting the footage from that. It was very, very short. So a low of the week would have been, I guess, not going to Busch Gardens. We planned to go, and then we just got caught up on our time. We left the house very late, and then we just stopped to get food, and there was just so much going on until it was just the point where we were like, you know what, let's just go somewhere really quick and have a great time, and then we'll try again on another day. So that was kind of not so good. I mean, it wasn't like a low, but it just wasn't like so good because we were kind of looking forward to going, but it just got to the point where it was like, you know what, we're just gonna try again. So it was all good, but also sort of not that great. So how is the weather where you guys are living? I live here in Florida. It was kind of cool this morning and very gloomy and rainy, and that makes me feel very tired. So I was surprised that I got up and just was like, you know what, I have to clean up anyway. I have to get through this. And now I'm looking out the window and the sun is coming out. It looks like it's getting warmer outside. Florida is just one of those states that it doesn't really know what it wants to do. I mean, you can wake up and it's kind of cold outside, and then by the afternoon, it's like really warm. And then you could wake up, or you could actually see like rain, and then like an hour later, the sun is out and it's hot and it's really humid outside. It's like Florida does not know what it wants to do. There's some days where it's cold, and then the next day it'll be hot. I love it though. We have some of the most beautiful bodies of water everywhere. I wouldn't want to stay anywhere else. I haven't traveled much, but I'm a Floridian. In my blood, I'm a Floridian. So I love it here. It's just crazy. And I think that's what gets a lot of people sick with different viruses, is that the weather is always kind of doing whatever it wants to do. It's up and down all over the place, and it gets people sick. I love springtime because I love all of the floral designs and stuff that starts to come out. I do know that a lot of people deal with allergies during this season, so my heart goes out to you because I see people everywhere just struggling during the springtime. But I love it. I love flowers. That's my favorite pattern. I love looking at flowers. I love smelling flowers. It's just my favorite thing. So I do want to, have some flowers around the house if possible, or some plants, because I also love greenery. I like to be outside and to see the greenery, or that's why I really like the nature park that we have where I live, because it's just so relaxing just to be outside and to be surrounded by nature, the beautiful colors of nature. It's so nice to just see flowers. Like, my husband used to buy flowers, but then I told my husband, like, please do not buy me any flowers, because he was getting like the bouquet of flowers, like most people, of course. And I just started to feel bad because the flowers would not last long. So now they have like the flowers in a box that will last like a year. I don't know I think there may be some that may last longer than that, or like a plant. So I told my husband, instead of buying me flowers, like a bouquet of flowers or whatever, try to buy me a plant, or try to buy me like a box of flowers like they have, just so it could last longer. Or you can buy me like, I don't know, a starter kit for planting something and watching it grow. I just got so tired of saying that I love flowers and having flowers around and they just die within like a week or two. I just almost thought it was pointless and just a waste. So yeah. So another high of the week was my teenager. She ended up getting her report card and she had a B honor roll. It is something that she always gets. It's always nice to know that she's just such a smart, beautiful person. And I know she's going to do great things in life. She's not really into being on camera that much. Maybe I can get footage of her at some point. Maybe not. I don't know. She's not in our vlog. But you know, if she gives me permission to record her a little bit so she could say hi and then post it, then I will. But you know, I'm respecting her privacy, and she's really not into that. So we'll see if I can get her on camera with her permission or not. But yeah, I know that being a teenager is hard. I remember how hard it was. And just also like feeling like you know everything, right? And I know a lot of us can relate to that. Of course, if you're grown, you can relate most of the time, more often than not, of just feeling like your parents were just uncool and you just knew everything, and you know, everything was new under the sun. When we all know as adults that, you know, history likes to repeat itself. So we've seen a lot. We may not have seen everything, but we've seen a lot of things, whether we did it ourselves or our friends did it or whatever the case may be. Being a teenager is just such an interesting time. So it's something that I'm still adjusting to with my daughter. You know, it's like one day she was really enjoying watching Frozen and what else? Daddy Daycare and the Tooth Fairy with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And then the next day it's like she doesn't care about any of that anymore. Now she's like a complete different person. And you're like, oh, you should watch this. And you think it's like a really cool show, but then she's like, that's not really that cool. And you're like, oh my gosh, am I still cool? Do I, you know, honestly, there's like slang terms. She doesn't really use a lot of slang terms, but sometimes on social media, I'll hear other kids using slang terms. And I am like, am I that old? Like, I really do not feel that old. I feel like 30 is not that old, but I have no idea what they're talking about. So I think it's so funny how we just thought we were just the coolest people in the world as teenagers. And then we grow up and we're like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm cool anymore. Well, I mean, I was never like in with the popular crowd, but I mean like just knowing slang terms and like all the fad products and outfits and stuff. And then you grow up and you're like, I don't care about that stuff anymore. And it's like you blink and all of a sudden everything is different. They're wearing different things. They're saying different things. Everything is just so different. And you're like, wow, I think I might be getting old here. I'm not really on different social media platforms that often. Like I have an account on Instagram and I have an account on the Clock app. But I don't really get on there that much because when I'm on the clock app, it's like I'm on there for hours, just going and going and going down the news feed. So I try to stay off of it because I don't want to just continue scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And then here on YouTube, I love it. I mean, you can find a lot of content that's on the clock app. You can find it here on YouTube. So that's kind of how I see what's going on there for the most part. And then with Instagram, it's just not my jam. I mean, I get on there, but it's not like a big deal. But, you know, if my channel grows and I see that it's something that you guys would like to see me have, then I guess that's something that I will be more active on. When I was cleaning that counter, you could probably see like there were stains there. I've talked about this in another video. They will not come out. I don't know how to get them out, but they won't come out. So that's that on that. I don't know if you guys are watching my try on videos where I'm trying on Stitch Fix items, but I do have another package coming in next week. I'm so excited. I'm always so excited to see what they put in the box for me and trying it on. So if you guys are interested in checking out those videos, please go to my page and check them out. I do try on hauls and yeah, it's very fun. I do want to like build my closet, so I go to stores and try on things, and then I have Stitch Fix, which they kind of put together a box for you, and I want to just expand my style because I don't really know my style, because like I talked about earlier, when you get older you have to relearn yourself once again, right? My hobbies and the things that I liked when I was a teenager or in my early 20s or whatever the case may be, it's different now. So I want someone to like help me to kind of, develop a style for myself as a 30-year-old woman, mother of kids, but also as an individual who wants to look nice when I go out. My body is different. My mind is different. My life is different. So I do want to just have something that's appropriate, but have, and it suits me very well. So it's very nice and interesting to see what they put in the box for me. And it's nice and interesting for me to like go out to stores and just try on stuff and kind of push myself to look into different colors and different styles of outfits that I would have never tried before. So it's fun. And sometimes I do that with food. Like, for example, I hated onions. And when I say onions, I mean like grilled onions. I did not like any onion actually at all when I was younger. But now I love grilled onions. I can't say the same for it. Like if you just chop up an onion, not into it. But if you grill an onion, the flavors, love them. I love bell pepper as well. So the onion and bell pepper mixed together for like a fajita or something, love it, love it, love it. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, tasting new foods just to see, maybe my taste buds have changed and I like it now. Trying new clothes, new things. It's fun. It's interesting. It's keeping a smile on my face. And so I can encourage you guys, if you are getting older like me, maybe that might be something that you guys want to try. If you feel like, I don't have any hobbies, or if you're just finding yourself like on social media and you're not really doing much with yourself, start there. Like go to the store and just try on clothes. Even if you don't buy it, just try it on to see if you like it, see how it looks on you. And because, for a while I was kind of down, I had gained so much weight and I was like, wow, nothing really looks good on me. But I started to learn more about like my shape, and instead of putting on things that make me look frumpy, which is like just really oversized because I didn't want people to see my shape, I started to realize like with my shape, there are certain things that look really nice and they suit me. And so I'm learning that. I'm learning different colors that may look better on me instead of just black and gray and brown. I'm learning that, there's other colors that you may like. I used to be a silver person. Now I'm a gold person. So it's very interesting to kind of redevelop my style and get to know myself as a 30-year-old woman. You won't see me really go back there into the computer area where you see that black chair and stuff like that. I'm not going to be cleaning that on the camera, so I know you guys may be looking back there like, oh, is she gonna get back there? Not on this video. I may do it on another video one day, but yeah, it's not going to happen on this video. So it's just not my focus at the time. So believe it or not, we cleaned our carpets maybe, I don't know, it could have been a month or so ago, and there were stains that just did not come up. There's also stains that are developing again on our floor. Don't really know where they came from. I didn't necessarily see anything being spilled, but obviously something happened. So yeah, I'm just cleaning out the couch just to make sure. I try to keep the kids from eating on the couch, but I guess it happens. As you can see, there's a little bit of crumbs in there. But yeah, as far as the floors go, I don't know. It's like one day they're there and you're like, where did this come from? So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get some of those spots out if possible. And again, some of them are just stains, so they may stick around. So thank you guys again for joining me on another one of my videos, or for joining me for the first time. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe to my channel, and comment down below. That will help me grow. And thank you for being here. And yeah, so this is pretty much going to be the end of the video, and I hope to see you guys soon.